How to Travel Solo After 75 to 6 Tips for Safe, Stress-Free Adventures. You know, there's a moment that often sneaks up on us as we get a little older. Maybe you're sitting in your favorite armchair, flipping through old photo albums, and you pause at a picture of that trip to Paris or the Grand Canyon, back when your knees didn't protest every staircase, and a thought whispers, could I still do that now? Alone? Well, my friend, if that thought has ever crossed your mind, I'm here to tell you, not only can you, but you absolutely should. Age isn't a stop sign, it's just a scenic route marker. I've met so many wonderful folks over 75 who've rediscovered the joy of solo travel, and today, I want to share how you can too, safely, calmly, and with the heart full of excitement. Now, I know what might be holding you back. Maybe it's the what-ifs. What if I get lost? What if my energy fades? What if it's just too much? Those worries are natural, but they don't have to steer the ship. Solo travel after 75 isn't about scaling mountains or backpacking through jungles, unless that's your dream. Then go for it. It's about moving at your pace, seeing what you want to see, and savoring every moment without compromise. Over these next few conversations, I'll walk you through 6 gentle, practical tips to make your adventures not just possible, but truly delightful. So, let's start right at the beginning, with where and how to choose your journey. Tip 1. Start with kind destinations. The secret to stress-free travel? Picking places that feel like a warm hug. Think of destinations that match your rhythm, not the other way around. For example, my friend Martha, who's 78, adores Sedona, Arizona. Why? Wide, smooth paths for her walker, benches everywhere to catch her breath, and locals who smile and ask if she needs help. She calls it easy on the bones. That's the magic of a kind destination. Gentle terrain, good healthcare nearby, and a relaxed vibe. Now, how do you find these gems? First, listen to your body. If hills tire you, opt for flat coastal towns like Charleston or Amsterdam's canal districts. If crowds overwhelm you, skip bustling Tokyo and try Kyoto's tranquil temples instead. Second, peek at travel forums, not the flashy ones, but groups like Silver Solo Travelers on Facebook. Real stories from folks like us are gold. Finally, consider climate. Mild temperatures are your friend. Think spring in Portugal or autumn in New England. Extreme heat or cold. Save those for armchair travels with a good book. Tip 2. Build your safety net early. Once you've chosen your dream spot, it's time for the quiet hero of solo travel, preparation. Now, I'm not talking about military-level drills, just a cozy safety net woven with care. Start with your phone. Make sure it's loaded with essentials. A Maps app, download offline maps, your hotel's address, and emergency contacts. But here's my favorite trick. Save a contact as IC in case of emergency. Paramedics know to look for it. Next, embrace the joy of slow bookings. Don't rush. Choose airlines with senior-friendly policies, like extra boarding time or wheelchair escorts. When reserving hotels, call directly. Ask, is the elevator working? Or, how far is the room from breakfast? Little things make big differences. And please invest in travel insurance. Not the flimsy kind, but a policy covering medical emergencies and trip interruptions. Companies like Allianz or Travelix have plans tailored for us. It's like carrying an umbrella. You might not need it, but oh, the peace it brings. Now, I know planning can feel overwhelming, so break it into tiny steps. 1 week, research flights. The next, book one activity you're excited about. Maybe a gentle boat tour or a cooking class. Bit by bit, your confidence will grow. You see, travel isn't about checking off a bucket list. It's about experiencing life on your terms. And you've already taken the bravest step, saying, I want this. So, let these first 2 tips settle in your mind like seeds ready to bloom. Picture yourself watching a sunset in Santorini or sipping coffee in a Viennese cafe. No rush, no agenda, just you and the moment. And when you're ready, we'll gently move into the next steps, like packing light, without forgetting the important stuff, and staying connected while you wander. Because the best part of solo travel, it's never truly solo. Kindness finds you everywhere. A smile from a stranger, a chat with a shopkeeper, or the quiet understanding that you're exactly where you need to be. So, until we chat again, why not grab a notebook and jot down one kind destination you've always dreamed of? No pressure, just possibilities. I hope you've been dreaming of those kind destinations we talked about last time. Maybe you've even opened a notebook or scribbled Venice, or coastal Maine, on the corner of a newspaper. That's how adventures begin. Now, let's talk about something that often feels daunting, but can actually set you free: packing. And no, I don't mean stuffing your grandmother's steamer trunk. Solo travel after 75 is about carrying just enough to feel prepared, but light enough to glide through your journey like a breeze. Tip 3. Pack light. Pack smart. You remember Ruth? She's 82. Took her first solo train trip to Savannah last spring. Her secret? I pack like I'm coming home tomorrow. Ruth laughs as she tells me, at our age, every extra pound feels like 10. Why wrestle with luggage when you could be sipping sweet tea on a porch? Start with your bag itself. Wheeled suitcases are lifesavers, but choose one with 4-spinner wheels. They glide sideways in crowded stations. Soft-sided bags are lighter and more forgiving if you need to squeeze into a small trunk. Now inside, think layers, not outfits. 2 pairs of comfortable pants, 1 worn, 1 packed, 3 tops that mix and match, and a light jacket. Neutral colors hide stains and always look put together. Here's Ruth's golden rule: roll, don't fold. Rolled clothes take less space, wrinkle less, and let you see everything at a glance. Tuck socks and underthings inside your shoes. They'll hold their shape and save room. And shoes. Bring 2 pairs. 1 for walking, broken in, with arch support. 1 for evenings, slip-ons or soft flats. If you're tempted by a 3rd pair, leave them. Your feet will thank you. Medications? Absolutely non-negotiable. Pack them in original bottles in a clear zip pouch. Keep this in your purse or day bag. Never checked luggage. Include a typed list, drug names, doses, and why you take them. Add a basic first aid kit, Band-Aids, pain reliever, antacid, and any prescription backups. Oh, and a little secret: duct tape. A small roll fixes torn bags, hems pants, or cushions a blister. Ruth calls it her travel fairy godmother. Tip 4. Your phone is your travel companion now. Let's talk about staying connected. And I don't just mean calling grandkids. Your smartphone can be your guide, translator, safety net, and photo album all in one. But first, let's make it senior-friendly. Before you leave, simplify your screen. Increase font size, settings, display font size. Make icons bigger 2. Set up emergency info. On iPhone, health app, medical ID, fill it out. On Android, safety app, emergency info. Add allergies, medications, emergency contacts. Download key apps, Google Maps, offline maps. Google Translate, point your camera at a menu, it translates instantly. And a local taxi app, like Uber or FreeNow. Now staying in touch. Share your itinerary with one trusted person back home, a child, neighbor, or friend. Text them when you arrive at your hotel, and each evening with a quick "all's well." No need for novels, a heart emoji does fine. Apps like WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger let you make free calls over Wi-Fi. And if you're nervous about data costs, buy a local SIM card at the airport. Staff will pop it in for you, usually for less than $20. But here's the real magic. Your phone helps you engage, not just navigate. My friend Carl, 79, travels alone to Ireland every year. He uses his phone to record street musicians in Galway, or take a video of sheep dotting a hillside. I send snippets to my great-grandkids. He grins. They think I'm Indiana Jones. Don't worry about being tech perfect. Tap that camera button. Let passers-by help you. Carl's motto: if a teenager can fix it in 10 seconds, why stress? You see, packing light isn't about sacrifice. It's about freedom. Freedom to wander a market without dragging a suitcase. Freedom to change plans when a friendly local says, "Have you seen the sunset at the old lighthouse?" And staying connected? It's not a leash. It's a lifeline to the people who love you, letting them share in your joy while giving you peace of mind. So, take a deep breath. Look at that bag by your door. Imagine it holding just what you truly need, and nothing that weighs you down. Then picture yourself stepping off a train or a plane, feeling that flutter of excitement, knowing you've got your essentials close and your confidence closer. Next time, we'll talk about 2 more gentle but powerful tools: moving at your rhythm, no apologies, and turning strangers into friends along the way. Because solo travel isn't about being alone, it's about choosing how, when, and with whom you share your journey. Until then, why not try rolling a few clothes? Or practice taking a selfie in the mirror? Adventure is waiting, and so are you. Isn't it wonderful how a little preparation smooths the path? With your kind destination chosen, your bag packed light and smart, and your phone humming with helpful tools, you're almost ready to step out that door. But here's where the real magic begins: when you actually are there, breathing new air, seeing new sights, feeling that quiet thrill of "I made this happen." Today, let's talk about 2 things that turn a simple trip into a soul-filling journey: moving at your perfect pace, and opening the door to those little moments of connection that make travel truly rich. Tip 5. Design your days around your energy. Not the guidebook. Ever notice how travel brochures show folks dashing from dawn till dusk? Forget that. Your adventure, your rules. The beauty of solo travel after 75 is that you answer to no one's rhythm but your own. My friend Walter, 76, taught me this. He spends winters in Seville, Spain. His perfect day: a leisurely café con leche, watching the world go by in the morning sun. Then one thing, maybe the Alcazar Palace Gardens. He finds a bench, sketches a detail in a notebook, chats with a gardener. Lunch is long, maybe followed by a rest. In the evening, a gentle stroll for tapas. That's his adventure. The key is intentional slowness. Block your days in generous chunks. Plan one main activity or site per day. Maybe a museum in the morning or a scenic boat ride in the afternoon. Leave the rest open. Factor in rest before you need it. Found a charming park bench at 11 a.m.? Sit down. Enjoy the birdsong, even if you're not tired yet. This prevents that overwhelming fatigue that can sneak up later. Build an anchor points, comfortable spots you can return to. Find a welcoming cafe near your hotel for breakfast each day. Discover a peaceful square for people watching. Having these familiar havens reduces decision fatigue and gives you a comforting sense of place. And please, give yourself permission to change plans. Saw a poster for a local choir concert while buying fruit? Ditch the planned gallery visit if your heart sings at the idea. Spontaneity within your energy limits is pure joy. Tip 6. Let kindness find you at will. One of the sweetest surprises of solo travel: you're rarely truly alone unless you want to be. The world is full of gentle souls, and often, they're drawn to a friendly face with silver hair and stories in their eyes. Opening yourself up to small connections transforms a trip. Start simple. Smile and make eye contact. It's a universal welcome sign. At that cafe, comment on the delicious pastry to the person next to you. "This almond croissant is heavenly, isn't it?" Can spark a lovely chat. Ask for help. It's a gift to others. Struggling slightly with a map? Politely ask, "Excuse me, could you point me towards a cathedral? I'm a bit turned around." Most people beam at the chance to assist. Look for natural gathering spots where conversation flows easily. Join a small group guided tour specifically for history or gardens. Shared interest is an instant icebreaker. Sit at the communal table in a cozy pub. Visit a local market and ask a vendor about their produce. "These peaches look wonderful. How do you like to eat them?" And remember, connection isn't always deep conversation. It's the shared nod of appreciation at a beautiful view. It's the elderly shopkeeper who pats your hand as she gives you change. It's the fellow traveler who offers to take your photo by the fountain. My friend Ethel, 81, travels solo to small towns in Italy. She carries little packets of seeds from her garden back home. If she has a particularly warm interaction with a local gardener or shop owner, she'll offer a packet. "It's not much," she says, "but it's a little piece of me saying thank you for their kindness." She's been invited to family lunches because of those seeds. Carry a tiny connection kit. Maybe a few photos of your grandkids or your garden. Great conversation starters. a small notepad to exchange names or recommendations, and an open heart. You don't need to make lifelong friends. Just savor the fleeting warmth of shared humanity. So, picture this. You've wandered through a morning market, savored a long lunch, and rested in your room. Now, refreshed, you head out for that one special thing, maybe a quiet art gallery. You take your time, find a bench before your feet whisper, and really see that one painting that speaks to you. Later, settling into your favorite cafe corner, you smile at the familiar waiter. He brings your usual, asks how your day was. You share a little story about the painting. A woman at the next table overhears, leans over, and says, "Oh, I love that artist too. Have you seen? That's the rhythm. That's the connection." It's not about rushing or forcing it. It's about creating space. Space to breathe, space to rest, and space for the unexpected warmth of the world to find you. You've planned wisely, packed thoughtfully, and now you're moving through your adventure with grace and openness. It feels good, doesn't it? Like you're finally dancing to your own long-forgotten song. When we meet again, we'll wrap up with the final, vital touches. Listening closely to your amazing body. It's wiser than any guidebook. And embracing the beautiful freedom of solo travel. The permission to be gloriously, unapologetically you, wherever you roam. Until then, why not practice your friendly smile in the mirror? Or think of one simple question you'd ask a local about their town. The world is waiting to say hello back. Well, my friend, here we are, standing together at the edge of something wonderful. You've chosen your kind destination, packed with intention, moved to your own gentle rhythm, and opened your heart to the quiet magic of connection. Now, let's wrap this journey with two final gifts, honoring the incredible wisdom of your own body and embracing the deep, sweet freedom that comes from traveling solo, just you and the wide, welcoming world. Tip 7. Your body is your wisest travel guide after 75. You've lived in your body longer than most landmarks have stood. It knows things. It whispers, sighs, and sometimes shouts. Learning to listen, really listen, is your greatest travel superpower. This isn't about limitations. It's about profound self-knowledge. Think of Ethel, who we met last time. She calls it her whisper scale. If my feet whisper tired, I rest. If they murmur stiff, I stretch. If they shout enough, I stop. No guilt, no arguing. She carries a foldable cane not because she always needs it, but because it's her pause button. When she unfolds it, it signals to herself and others that she's moving gently. Practical ways to listen. Hydration is habit. Carry a lightweight water bottle and sip often before you feel thirsty. Dehydration masquerades as fatigue or lightheadedness. The 90-minute rule. Set a gentle timer. Every 90 minutes, pause. Sit if you can. Breathe. Ask, how do my feet feel? My back? My energy? Adjust accordingly. Restorative pauses. Find beauty in stillness. Sitting in a piazza watching pigeons isn't doing nothing. It's letting your body integrate the wonder around you. Know your rescue spots. Identify air-conditioned museums, quiet parks, or serene hotel lobbies along your route where you can always retreat. And if something does feel off, speak up. Tell the waiter, the shopkeeper, the tour guide, "I need to sit for a moment, please." You'll be amazed how kindness meets you. My friend Arthur, 79, felt dizzy in a Lisbon tram. He simply said to the young woman beside him, "I'm feeling a bit unsteady. May I take your seat?" Not only did she leap up, but she walked him to a nearby cafe, ordered him water, and stayed until his color returned. Sometimes, Arthur says, admitting you need help is the bravest thing you do. Tip 8. Embrace the freedom of flying solo. Here's the secret no brochure tells you. Solo travel after 75 isn't just a trip. It's a love letter to yourself. It's permission to be gloriously, unapologetically you. No compromising on where to eat, when to rest, or whether to spend an hour watching clouds drift over a vineyard. This freedom is your birthright. Remember Walter from Seville? His greatest joy came unexpectedly. He'd planned to visit the famous Plaza de España, but woke up feeling quiet. Instead, he bought fresh bread, cheese, and figs from the market, sat on a bench by the Guadalquivir River, and sketched the ducks. For the first time in years, he told me. I felt completely at peace. No one expected anything from me. I was just Walter, enjoying the sun and the ducks. It was perfect. How to savor your solo freedom. Indulge your curiosity. Wander without a map for 20 minutes. Pop into that odd little shop that caught your eye. Order the dessert you crave, even if it's 4 p.m. Celebrate small triumphs. Did you navigate the metro? Try ordering in broken Italian? Find your way back after a detour? Whisper, I did that. Create solo rituals. Maybe it's writing a postcard to yourself each evening, or savoring a morning coffee while journaling one beautiful thing you'll remember. Release schutz. You don't have to see the Mona Lisa if you'd rather linger in the Louvre's quieter rooms. Your journey, your rules. This freedom isn't selfish, it's soul-deep nourishment. It reminds you, I am capable. I am curious. I am alive. Bringing it all home. So, let's gently gather these 6 threads that weave into a tapestry of safe, joyful, solo travel after 75. Choose kind destinations that welcome your pace. Build a safety net through thoughtful preparation. Pack light and smart. Your back will thank you. Let your phone be your companion for connection and calm. Design days around your energy, not a guidebook. Let kindness find you. Smiles are universal currency. Listen to your body's wise whispers. It knows the way. Bask in the freedom of being beautifully, authentically you. This isn't about checking off a list. It's about stepping into a new way of being in the world. It's discovering that the same spirit that dreamed of adventure decades ago is still there, glowing even brighter now with the wisdom of years. A gentle request. If this series sparked a little what if in your heart, or reminded you of your own adventures, I'd be so grateful if you'd share your thoughts below. Tell me, what's your dream kind destination, or a solo travel tip that served you well? Your stories inspire this whole community. And if you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps me create more content to help us all live boldly and joyfully, whatever our age. Finally, wherever the road takes you next, whether it's a town over or a continent away, go with the certainty that you belong there. Pack your courage, your curiosity, and that beautiful, resilient spirit of yours. The world isn't just ready for you, it's waiting. Here's to sunrises seen from new windows, to benches that become friends, to the quiet thrill of whispering, I did this, all by myself. The world is yours. Go meet it.